All right, good morning, everybody. David Taylor, you're a fucking piece of shit. Just want you to know that, but you already know that. This is going to be a little public service announcement. Let me sit and digest this for a minute because I'm super upset about this. Not upset, but I guess more in a fact. We want people to come forward out of David's cult. This is what we want. We need people to share their stories with the right people to expose David. I can guarantee certain things will and won't happen in this group if you come out of the cult. One thing I will guarantee is your information will not be shared with anybody. Your names won't be given. Phone numbers won't be given. Addresses, anything like that. We're going to keep all your information confidential. Because we know people are scared. We know people are scared of David because of the non-disclosure agreement that you made him sign. Ultimately, then you make him go fucking commit fraud, David, after signing a non-disclosure agreement. So that's some fucking shady shit, David. Some things that will happen in this group is you'll be safe. David won't fuck with you. David's not going to touch you. He can't hurt you. He's not going to sue any of you. The whole non-disclosure agreement, him making you sign that non-disclosure agreement, any of you guys for that matter, is fucking illegal. And I just found out actually from one of my contacts too that everybody in that cult got stimulus checks. Says, I've been watching your videos, glad people are coming forward to talk to you. Not sure if you know, but most cult members received the stimulus check. And other parents mentioned it as well. Not sure how that happened. Has to be some fraud in that. So I don't know how you guys got stimulus checks. Because you guys are a church, you're non-for-profit. So that's kind of... There's some shady shit going on there. Another thing I can guarantee that I will do if you come forward with information about the inner workings of David's cult is I will make all that information public as soon as I get it. If you don't want that information public, then don't give it to me, guys, okay? I've been working on this piece of shit too long to give up now. The passion is there. We're here to help you guys. We're here to help you guys. We're not here to beat you down, bust you up. If anything, we're here to get you home to your fucking families, man. You belong to somebody. Kia, you belong to somebody. Steve, you belong to somebody. Tony, you belong to somebody. Steve, Joseph, you belong to somebody. Michelle, you have family. Jenny, Kayla, you guys all belong to somebody. Katie, you have a dad out there that you just fucking dogged out, called him a homosexual. You and your mom both were obviously coached in those videos. That's not what this is about, though. This is about what we're doing. This group, I don't know how big the group is. It's huge now. It's bigger than David. The following on this group is bigger than than you can ever imagine, David. So for the people that want to come forward here, you're safe. You're safe. David cannot touch you here. We have people all over the place. Probably in every state. I'm pretty sure of it. There's people in every state that probably at the drop of a hat, if we knew you were getting out of that cult, we would fucking drop everything to come help you. That's how much time this group has invested in this piece of shit. I've been on him since 2017. And only the last few years have I been getting deeper into his life. Probably the last 6 months. Because this thing is picking up more steam. There's more people behind it. The more people we have coming forward out of this cult and putting it on record that this guy is a fucking scam artist piece of shit and that the abuse is going on there, I don't get it. Help us. Help us help you. The more people that come out against this guy, the better. So I can guarantee that. If people come forward to me, I can guarantee you this. I will not share any of your personal information, but I will share all the details of what goes on inside David's cult because that's the information we need. And I will put it on public record. That way it's on record. The more people that come forward right now, the better. The more that come forward, the better. We need everybody. We need everybody that's been out of David's cult. Go on record, file the right reports. You guys have seen the fraud. You've seen the scams. David cannot touch you. David will not touch you. The last thing David wants right now is to be standing in front of a fucking judge with the lawsuit. Guarantee it. You think he wants that? You think he wants his name all over the... No, he doesn't. Neither does Michelle. Neither does Michelle. You guys are safe here. We want you to know that. We're passionate about what we're doing. We care about what we're doing, or else we wouldn't be doing it. I feel crazy sometimes because the extent I've gone to find out information on this piece of shit. I mean, how many of you have actually gone out there and pulled records on him? Got phone numbers. A lot of you guys have. Or have gone to the extent that I have to find out where he's living. You know? Some of the cult members don't even know where he fucking lives at, where he's stationed at. You know? I do. I bet if I knew where it's called your cult building, David, and asked where your main residence is, they wouldn't know. Either they know or they're probably just playing it off. The extent I've gone to get into your life, David, I feel like I need a fucking psychiatric evaluation because I've become so fucking obsessive with bringing you down. And we get that everybody's scared coming out of this cult. We get it. We get it 100%. We're not, again, David, once you get out of this cult, David cannot touch you. He cannot touch you. He won't. What's he gonna do? Honestly, what's David gonna do? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. He's all talk. You take Michelle out of the equation, you take all his little followers out of the equation, David is nothing. David's nothing. He's just a fucking scam artist piece of shit with a fucked up hairline. With fucking probably breath that smells like fucking rancid mayonnaise. We're here to help you guys, man. Don't think we're here to make your lives miserable or anything like that, but we're here to help you. Again, this is my part. This is my part in bringing down this piece of shit. Nobody else will put their face out there like I have. Only a couple have, but nobody else has. I'm putting my face out there because I want David to know that I'm right here, David. I'm talking to you. More people are going to fucking come forward and they're going to give us more information, David, and you're going to fucking go down. Just be patient. Keep running, keep hiding. As you're doing that, David, more people are coming forward. More people are going to come forward. We're going to fight. We're going to keep working on it, David. And all the people that are coming out of this cult, again, David will not touch you here. If you're coming out of the cult, first thing I would do, change your phone number. Get to a safe place. You can contact any one of us through our channels. You can contact Cult Watch, me. You could probably contact Coco Chanel through her channel. Any one of us, or anyone on the fucking channel for that matter, you know, any one of the channel followers, contact us. We're here to help you. It doesn't have to be me. Whoever the hell you're comfortable with, contact us. We want to see everybody get out of this cult because you guys belong to somebody. You guys have parents out there. Michelle, you have family. You know, it sounds like you kind of abandoned your family. So we're here to help you guys. We just want you to know that. We know you're scared. We all know how scared you are and what the amount of mental manipulation and damage David has done to you guys. We're well aware of it. Well aware of it. But we need your help. I cannot do this alone. The other YouTube channels can't do it alone. This has to be a collective effort, 110 fucking percent. We need the information. We want you guys to come out. We need the information. You're going to remain anonymous. And there's people out there that are ready to talk to you guys and find out what was going on. We have phone numbers for people, like highly placed people, that want to hear from you guys. They want to know what's going on. But nobody will talk. It's almost like that. Like you see if it's like you see somebody get murdered in a neighborhood and nobody's going to talk for fear of reprisal. You know, we get that. But David ain't going to do a fucking thing. David's not going to do anything. For the most part, like, again, if everybody went away out of David's life, he wouldn't have a pot to piss in and a window to fucking throw it out of, really. I mean, really? A fucking 5-star general, David? Come on, man. You're not Apostle David. You're not a prophet. You don't see God. You're probably doing fucking drugs. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain of it. On some of your videos that Cult Watch has posted, man, your eyes, dude, your eyes are a dead giveaway. Which leads me to believe that you drug your people in your cult. That's just an assumption. Again, I don't know. This is just cult-like behavior. So again, this is just a quick public service announcement. What we're doing here, for anybody in a cult, just for that matter, if you need help and you want out, get with us. Not just David's cult, any fucking cult. We're starting with David's. We're starting with David. We're going to work our way up. People want to see accountability for these people, like these false prosperity ministries and, you know, all this other bullshit that these people are scamming money out of like weak-minded people, you know, elderly, infirm, you know, maybe mentally unstable. You know. So, again, you come to this group, you're going to be safe. If you give me information, I'm going to tell you right now, I won't release any of your personal information as far as names, addresses, phone numbers, you know. But I will release everything that you tell me about David and Michelle and anything that goes on inside that building. So I just want you to know that. That way nobody's surprised when I do YouTube videos after I find out information, because this is what I do. This is my way of exposing him. But, you know, people aren't going to listen to me. They have to hear it from you guys that are coming out of this cult. They have to hear it from you. I can't do it. We have to have actual eyewitnesses. And trust me, I thought about many times giving up my life to go fucking in to expose this guy. And I still might. I might make a little trip. Who knows? Go do some B-roll footage, huh? Go get some good videos. But again, collective effort. I can't do this alone without everybody. Everybody needs to help. And I know there's people out there that are, but there's certain steps we have to do in order to bring him up legally, because we can't just sit here and do videos and talk about all this shit without backing up what we're doing. I've filed a lot of fucking paperwork against him already, which I recommend everybody else do with the IRS, with the state of Missouri, because ultimately he's running an IRS fraud scam, okay? We fucking know that. He's running a food stamp fraud out of Michigan and Missouri, okay? So we know that. So he's ultimately committing 3 forms of fraud right now. It's, 1 IRS and food stamp fraud in 2 states, Missouri and Michigan. Okay, so we know that. Then he's also got a kickback kind of going on right now too with his board and KOGGC and JMMI. So we know there's a scam going there. What I recommend everybody to do is go on the IRS website. The form is called a 3498, I believe. It's how you report fraud to the IRS. You have to snail mail it. If anybody needs any of the information to fill out those lines, let me know. I'll give it to you. I'll give you names, phone numbers, addresses, you know, tax ID numbers, everything. Everything that needs to go on that form, I will give to you. And then mail it out. It goes out to Ogden, Utah. So I've already sent one out, but they're not going to just listen to one fucking guy. You know, it's going to take a collective group. That's what I would recommend everybody do, is file a tax fraud report with the IRS, and then also file one with the state of Missouri and with the state of Michigan, because he's committing food stamp fraud out of both states. So we know this. We know he's committing fraud. So everybody, that's what I would recommend doing. We have the resources are there for everybody to do this, because food stamp UBT is a federally funded program. So ultimately, David's taking taxes away from you guys and me. So if you're okay with that, you know, don't do anything about it. Sit there and let him do it. That's how I see it. You know, not just David. All these other fucking prosperity ministries are doing the same thing. So file reports against him. You can do it. You're a tax-paying citizen. It doesn't matter what state you live in. That's what I'm actually going to do today. I'm going to get on the phone right after this, and I'm going to call the state of Michigan and the state of Missouri EBT office and let them know that there's a food stamp fraud being ran out of this cult. That way they know. That way they know for sure. So I'll be doing my part. Everybody else, do your part too to bring this guy down. I can't do it alone. I wanted to throw my hands up. I wanted to throw my hands up today just because of some turn of events that happened. I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking done with this. I give up. Because it's almost like sometimes I don't want to say the work isn't appreciated, but it feels like it's not, the amount of work that I've had to explain to people that we're doing. And for them to just say, we don't want to help you. Here's all the information, but we don't want to tell anybody else, So we want to help you, but you have to help us help you, okay? We're not here to beat you guys up. You have a very passionate group of people here that are ready to bring this piece of shit down, and people want to see this guy in jail. All of us want to see him in jail. You ask every one of us in this group what we want to see come out of this, and it's going to be, hey, we want to see David in jail. We want to see him in prison. Not jail, prison. For fraud. We want to see him in prison. That's how much we care about this. So, again, that's what we're doing here. We're bringing this piece of shit down. We're exposing him to the fullest. We have a Facebook page, follow it. You can get in contact with anybody there too. The Facebook page is in the channel description. You can contact anybody there. You can contact Cult Watch. You could probably contact Coco Chanel through her channel if you want to get with her. If you don't want to tell me, that's cool. I understand. But I'm telling you what's going to happen if you give me certain information. Okay? That's what's going to happen. I'm going to put it out there for the world to know. Because people need to know what's going on with DavidETaylor. He's ultimately running a full-blown scam. We know it. He's manipulating people. And he's going to keep on until we, as a collective effort, bring him down. Because nobody else is going to do it. Who else is going to do it? If anybody else knows who else is going to do it, put it in the comments below, and I'll be happy to talk to him. No doubt. I'll speak to anybody else who's going to help or who knows how to bring him down. So, again, this was just kind of a public service announcement, kind of a rant, because just some turn of events. Like, I'm almost ready to give up now. But I'm not going to, because I'm not going to let David win this one. But we need people, again, to come forward. We need people to go on record, ultimately, is what we need. We need people who we understand you're scared, and that's part of this process. Part of the process of getting out of the cult is you're going to be scared because of the manipulation and the amount of mental abuse he's put you guys through with the non-disclosure agreements, with the just overall being a piece of shit, controlling, manipulating, forcing you guys to sign an NDA and then commit fraud. That's some shady fucking shit. Anybody who would, if I was going into a church like that and they asked me to sign an NDA, I would be like, yeah, no, I'm not signing no fucking NDA. What church asks you to sign a non-disclosure agreement? I've never heard of one. If you have, please tell me, I know some do probably. Some cults like this probably ask you to sign a non-disclosure agreement, that you're not going to mention anything that goes on. But you know what? When you're forced to commit fraud after signing a non-disclosure agreement, that NDA becomes null and void because you're committing a crime in the act. So, not necessarily saying you're committing the crime. You're being forced to commit the crime after being basically forced to sign. He forces you guys to sign an NDA, and this is coming from multiple people. So, we know, David. And that's some fucking scandalous shit, dude. So, again, the more people that come forward, bring it. Bring it. We'll put it all on record. We have people ready. We have people ready to hear your story, put it on record, everything. Part of being scared is this process, but we're here to help you get through that. So, again, guys, I hope everybody has a good day. Happy Monday. Again, this is just some stuff that happened over the last few days. I might take a break a couple weeks from doing any videos until I could get some new information. But just like the last couple weeks was real. A lot of information came in. It was overwhelming to say the least. And the fact that, you know, there's people that have already spoke. But we need more. We need more people. One or two people isn't going to do it. One or two isn't good. It's just not going to help. 3 people? No, fuck no. We need probably 10, 15, 20 people to come forward. You know? And I have been getting a little bit discouraged. Some people are telling me, "Oh, well, it's just nothing you can do. They can write their own laws. It's an incorporation." This is the problem. This is kind of our problem. Is like, oh, nobody's gonna do anything about it. But the reason nobody does anything about it is because nobody fucking says shit about it, and nobody barks up the chain. Right? Squeaky wheel gets the grease. Guess what, David? I'm a squeaky ass fucking wheel, dude. I'm going to keep filing reports against you. I'm going to file every fucking report against you I can, David. Trust me. I'm going to file every fucking fraud report against you I can. I'm going to file every fucking scam report against you I can. Everything. Everything, David. You're going to have the fucking IRS up your ass so bad, you're not going to be able to fucking go to the fucking store to buy groceries. So again, guys, this was just kind of a rant. A little discouraged last few days, I guess. Not even discouraged. It's just I've put so much time and energy into this, and it just feel like, you know, it's kind of being shot down at this point. So, you know, if anybody's got any suggestions, fuck, I'm open to them, man. I'm open to them at this point. I really am. I don't know what else to do. Everybody, I don't know, guys. Let me know.